Imagine a life where nothing can disturb your peace, where you are unaffected by insults, conflicts, or chaos all around you. How powerful that would be. Today, we'll explore 10 transformative Buddhist concepts that can assist you in achieving this unwavering mental state. As Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." Together, let's discover how to create this inner sanctuary. 1. Insult and offense. In Buddhism, we are taught that insults and offenses only hold power over us if we allow them to. Picture someone throwing a rock into a pond. The water may ripple for a moment, but soon it returns to calm. Similarly, when someone speaks harshly to us, it might shake our tranquility for a short while, but we have the power to let it fade and restore our peace. Buddha said, "Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die." This means that when we cling to bitterness or resentment, it is we who suffer, not the person who hurt us. Often their words are a reflection of their own struggles, not a true reflection of us. When we realize this, we can choose compassion over frustration, understanding that their negativity stems from their own state of mind. By doing so, we remain undisturbed, preserving our inner calm, just like the pond that returns to stillness once the ripples from the stone disappear. 2. Turn everyone into a teacher. In Buddhism, we are taught to view every person we meet as a teacher. This means that everyone we encounter, whether they bring us happiness or difficulty, has something valuable to offer us. As Buddha said, "By caring for yourself, you are caring for others. By caring for others, you are caring for yourself." Adopting this mindset allows us to turn challenging situations into opportunities for personal growth. For example, if someone treats us harshly, we can use the experience to develop patience and compassion. Seeing others as our teachers helps us stay open-minded and less influenced by negativity. In this way, every interaction becomes a chance to learn and evolve, helping us stay balanced and strong. 3. Turn envy into inspiration. Instead of allowing envy to take hold, Buddhism teaches us to transform it into inspiration. When we witness someone's success or see qualities we admire, we can choose to feel motivated rather than jealous. As Buddha said, "Do not envy the good qualities of others, but instead adopt them with admiration." This means that instead of feeling down about ourselves, we can use others' achievements as a source of encouragement to better ourselves. By admiring and learning from others, we can improve without feeling lessened. Turning envy into inspiration keeps us positive and focused on our own progress, free from comparisons and negativity. 4. Hold yourself to high standards, but be understanding of others. Buddhism teaches us to set high expectations for ourselves while being understanding of the flaws in others. This means we should aim for personal excellence without being overly critical or judgmental of those around us. As Buddha said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." By focusing on our own growth, we nurture discipline and build a strong sense of self-respect. At the same time, being understanding of others allows us to develop empathy, recognizing that everyone is on their own unique path. This balanced approach not only promotes our own development, but also strengthens our relationships. Through self-discipline and tolerance, we remain calm and composed, unaffected by others' actions or mistakes. In this way, we create a life of harmony, filled with both personal growth and compassionate connections. 5. No one can hurt you. Buddhism teaches us that no one can truly harm us without our permission. While the actions of others may be painful, how we respond to them is entirely in our hands. As Buddha said, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may." We ourselves must walk the path. When we cultivate a strong sense of self and inner peace, we become less vulnerable to external harm. Think of a tree standing tall in the face of a powerful wind. It may sway, but it does not break. In the same way, by nurturing our inner strength, we can endure life's challenges without being deeply shaken. This teaching encourages us to take responsibility for our own well-being. Instead of blaming others for our suffering, we focus on building our inner resilience. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection help fortify our inner foundation, making us less affected by negativity from the outside. Realizing that no one can hurt us without our consent is empowering. It allows us to choose how we react to life's difficulties. By holding on to our inner peace and not allowing others' actions to disturb us, we can lead a life that is more serene and filled with strength. 6. The power of acceptance. Acceptance is a powerful concept in Buddhism. It means embracing things as they are, without resistance or judgment. As Buddha taught, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. When we accept situations and people for what they are, we free ourselves from the pain of trying to control what's beyond our power. This doesn't mean we become passive. Rather, it means we acknowledge the reality of the present moment and respond with clarity and wisdom. Acceptance helps us conserve our energy for positive actions rather than wasting it on resistance. Imagine you are in a boat on a river. Fighting against the current will drain you, but by accepting the flow, you can navigate more easily. Similarly, by accepting life's ups and downs, we move more smoothly through challenges. Practicing acceptance also fosters compassion and understanding. When we accept others with all their flaws, we create stronger, more empathetic relationships. This helps build a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and understood. Acceptance doesn't mean we stop striving for improvement. It means we approach change from a place of peace and understanding. By embracing the present moment and letting go of resistance, we lessen our suffering and remain calm and content, no matter what life brings. This inner peace allows us to live more fully and joyfully, unaffected by the inevitable changes life brings. 7. Living in harmony with nature. Living in harmony with nature helps us stay grounded and centered. As Buddha taught, just as a candle cannot burn without fire, man cannot live without a spiritual life. This idea encourages us to align our lives with the natural world and its cycles. When we live in accordance with nature, we recognize the interconnectedness of all life. This awareness allows us to appreciate the beauty and balance in the world around us. For instance, the changing seasons teach us about cycles of growth, decay, and renewal, reminding us that change is an essential part of life. By following natural rhythms, such as waking with the sunrise and resting when the sun sets, we can improve our physical and mental well-being. This alignment with nature brings more balance and reduces stress. It also encourages a healthier lifestyle, promoting habits like spending time outdoors, eating whole foods, and practicing mindfulness. Living according to nature also means respecting and caring for the environment. This mindfulness inspires a sense of responsibility and stewardship, helping to ensure the well-being of all living things. When we embrace the simplicity and wisdom of nature, many of our modern worries and stresses fade away. By focusing on what is essential and letting go of unnecessary complexities, we create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. In doing so, we remain unaffected by the artificial stresses of modern life, finding comfort and strength in the natural world. By incorporating nature's wisdom into our everyday lives, we stay connected to our true selves and the world around us, fostering greater harmony and resilience. 8. Ethical living. Ethical living is at the heart of Buddhism. Buddha taught, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This powerful teaching highlights the significant influence our thoughts have on our lives. In Buddhism, ethical living involves following principles like honesty, compassion, and respect for all living beings. It begins with understanding that our thoughts, words, and actions all have consequences. The law of karma, a central concept in Buddhism, teaches that the actions we take send out ripples that will eventually return to us in some form. By choosing to act with integrity, we lay the groundwork for a life free from negative influences. This means speaking truthfully, acting with kindness, and treating others fairly. When we live ethically, we create positive karma, which leads to greater peace and harmony in our lives. For example, by practicing honesty, we build trust and reliability, fostering stronger and more meaningful relationships. Truthful communication creates transparency and strengthens connections with others. Kindness and compassion not only benefit those around us, but also bring joy and fulfillment to our own lives. Small acts of kindness, like helping a neighbor or showing empathy to a friend, can significantly enhance our well-being. Respecting all living beings, including animals and nature, strengthens our bond with the world and promotes peaceful coexistence. Ethical living also helps us maintain a clear conscience, preventing feelings of guilt and regret that disturb our inner peace. It encourages us to pause and think before we act, ensuring our actions align with our values and do no harm to others. This mindfulness fosters responsibility in our daily lives. By avoiding harmful behaviors such as lying, stealing, or being violent, we spare ourselves from the negative consequences of these actions, allowing us to maintain emotional and mental well-being. This self-awareness enables us to face life's challenges with a calm, clear mind, free from the turmoil caused by unethical behavior. Furthermore, ethical living requires self-discipline and control. It challenges us to avoid actions that lead to suffering. By practicing self-restraint and making conscious, thoughtful choices, we strengthen our character and resilience. For example, refraining from gossip prevents harm to others and keeps our minds free from negativity. Gossip can create conflict and spread falsehoods, which lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Similarly, choosing to forgive instead of holding grudges lightens our hearts and promotes peace of mind. Forgiveness frees us from the weight of anger and resentment, opening the door to healing and reconciliation. By focusing on ethical living based on Buddhist teachings, we create a life of integrity, peace, and harmony. We protect ourselves from negative influences while contributing positively to the world around us. As we continue practicing these principles, we deepen our wisdom and compassion, becoming a source of inspiration and support for others. Our ethical actions serve as a model for those around us, fostering a community that cherishes and upholds moral values. Living ethically not only enriches our own lives, but also contributes to creating a better world for everyone. By making ethical living a part of our daily routine, we cultivate a strong moral compass that guides us in making the right choices, even in difficult situations. This inner strength and clarity help us navigate life's challenges with confidence and ease. Moreover, ethical living gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment, knowing that our actions contribute to the greater good. This sense of purpose motivates us, especially during tough times, and encourages us to keep pursuing excellence. Ethical living is more than just following rules. It's about embodying values that define who we are and how we relate to others. It's about living with integrity, compassion, and respect, leaving a positive mark on those around us. By focusing on ethical living, we build a life that is not only meaningful and fulfilling, but also resilient, unaffected by external forces. Ninth, practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude is a powerful habit that can greatly change how we view life. Instead of focusing on what we don't have or what's going wrong, gratitude directs our attention to what we do have and what's going right. This shift in perspective can have a deeply positive effect on our mental and emotional health. Buddha highlighted the significance of gratitude with the words, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This quote reminds us that there's always something to appreciate, no matter how small. It encourages us to find something positive in every situation, even on days that feel difficult or unproductive. When we regularly practice gratitude, we begin to notice and value the small blessings we often overlook. These could include things like a beautiful sunrise, enjoying a meal, the support of a loved one, or the comfort of a warm home. By acknowledging these moments and expressing thanks for them, we build a more positive outlook on life. Gratitude also serves as a shield against negativity and stress. By focusing on the good, we are less likely to dwell on the bad. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather balancing them with an awareness of the good things around us. Over time, this practice helps us develop a mindset that can handle life's challenges with more resilience. Expressing gratitude also strengthens our relationships. When we show appreciation, we foster deeper connections and mutual respect. Whether we thank a friend for their support, recognize a colleague's hard work, or appreciate the kindness of a stranger, these small gestures help strengthen our bonds with others and create a more positive social environment. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives is simple but effective. Some people keep a gratitude journal, writing down a few things they are thankful for each day. This serves as a powerful reminder of the good in our lives and shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's present. Others may practice gratitude by meditation or prayer, taking a moment every day to reflect on their blessings and express thanks. One powerful way to nurture gratitude is through being mindful of the present moment. By paying close attention to the world around us and the people in our lives, we discover countless reasons to be thankful. This could include noticing the splendor of nature, the comforting warmth of the sun, the cheerful sound of birds, or the joyful laughter of someone we care about. Mindful observation helps us stay connected to the moment and deepens our appreciation for the richness of life. Gratitude can also be shown through simple acts of kindness. When we perform thoughtful gestures for others, we not only make a positive impact on them, but we also reinforce our own sense of gratitude. A small act, such as holding a door for someone, offering a kind word, or assisting a neighbor, can ripple out, spreading positivity and fostering gratitude in our communities. During tough times, practicing gratitude becomes even more valuable. It serves as a reminder that even in the midst of hardship, there are still things to appreciate. This shift in focus can offer comfort and hope, helping us face challenges with greater resilience. By choosing to focus on what we have instead of what we lack, we preserve a sense of peace and contentment, even when life gets difficult. When we regularly acknowledge and savor the good things in our lives, we build a mindset that protects us from negativity and stress. Gratitude is a powerful tool for changing how we see the world, strengthening our relationships, and boosting our overall well-being. As we make gratitude a daily practice, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and positivity, allowing us to stay grounded and unaffected by the difficulties and negativity that may arise. 10. Release the need to control everything. A fundamental principle in Buddhism is learning to trust the process and release the need to control everything. Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering, meaning that our desire to hold on to certain outcomes, people, or possessions often leads to our own pain. When we cling to specific results or impose rigid expectations on life, we set ourselves up for disappointment and anxiety. By letting go and allowing life to unfold naturally, we free ourselves from the stress of forcing things to go our way. This doesn't mean we stop trying or pursuing our goals. Rather, it means doing our best and then releasing the need to control how things must turn out. Trusting the process is about having confidence that everything will work out as it's meant to, even if it's not what we originally envisioned. Think of a river. If you swim against the current, you will tire quickly and make little progress. But if you flow with it, movement becomes effortless. Similarly, in life, when we stop resisting and begin accepting, we find a sense of ease and peace. This mindset can be applied to all aspects of life, whether in relationships, work, or personal struggles. For instance, in relationships, we often want to control how others behave or how things should unfold. This desire can cause frustration and tension when things don't go according to plan. By letting go of these expectations, we can learn to appreciate people for who they truly are and allow connections to grow naturally. When we stop trying to shape others into what we think they should be, we open ourselves to more authentic relationships and deeper understanding. Accepting people as they are without trying to change them creates a sense of respect and harmony. Trusting the process allows us to recognize that every experience, including setbacks, plays a role in our growth and development. It helps us become more flexible and open to new opportunities that we may not have considered previously. Often, what appears to be a failure or a detour turns out to be a stepping stone, leading us towards something better. By letting go of rigid plans, especially in our careers, we may find paths that bring us more fulfillment and are more aligned with our true passions. Trusting the process is also about being present. When we focus too much on the future, we often miss the richness of the present moment. By releasing the need to control what's ahead, we can fully immerse ourselves in the here and now, finding satisfaction and contentment in each moment. Living in the present allows us to savor life's simple pleasures, such as a stunning sunset, the laughter of a child, or a quiet moment of reflection. This principle also encourages patience and trust in life's timing. It's about recognizing that life unfolds at its own pace and rhythm. By letting go of our expectations, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace, making us more resilient and less swayed by external factors. Patience helps us endure periods of waiting without anxiety, and trusting the process means believing that everything happens for a reason and at the right time. Thank you for watching and taking a step toward inner peace. Remember, staying unaffected is not about avoiding life's challenges, but about cultivating a calm and mindful heart in the face of them. By practicing these 10 Buddhist principles in your daily life, you can maintain your serenity no matter the circumstances. May you carry this wisdom with you and find peace in every moment. Take a deep breath, stay grounded, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be.